Do you feel it, chosen one? That silent pulse echoing deep within you, the one you can't explain. The strange knowing that you were born for something more. That is not your imagination. That is the whisper of Thoth, calling you through time. Thoth the Atlantean, the master of wisdom, the scribe of the gods, did not just record the mysteries of existence. He coded destinies. He inscribed into the living Emerald Tablets the soul paths of those who would awaken in the time of great forgetting. Those who would carry the torch of ancient light into the shadow of a sleeping world. And you are one of them. You have found this message because your soul has begun to stir. You may not yet remember, but something in your blood remembers Atlantis. Something in your dreams recognizes the sacred geometry hidden behind all things. That is not coincidence. It is prophecy unfolding. When Thoth left the lands of Kem, ancient Egypt, he sealed more than knowledge in the Emerald Tablets. He sealed codes, activations, pathways. He saw the spiraling cycles of time and knew that in a future veiled in darkness, a few would hear his call. Not with ears, but with soul. Thoth did not choose with the mind. He chose with light. He saw those whose frequency would one day resonate with the ancient tones inscribed in crystal. He saw those who would remember themselves in a world designed to make them forget. The tablets speak not only of the stars and the laws of vibration, but of you. Right now, you may be living a life that feels too small for your spirit. You may be surrounded by noise, illusion, confusion. But beneath it all, there is a hum, a signal, a vibration that only those destined can hear. This moment, this video, this message is part of your awakening. In the silence between your thoughts, Thoth speaks, not in words, but in symbol and light. He reminds you, you are not broken. You are hidden. You are not lost. You are encrypted. And now you are beginning to decode. The Emerald Tablets are not just ancient stone. They are living frequencies. And when you tune to them, they begin to unlock you. Not everyone hears the call, but you did. So listen closely now. For in the next chapters, the tablets will not just speak. They will reveal. What if I told you the Emerald Tablets are not relics, but blueprints, not dead texts, but living codes? The world sees ancient artifacts and thinks of the past. But the truth is, the Emerald Tablets were not created to record history. They were designed to activate the future. And only those with the encoded soul, the chosen ones, can fully access them. The Emerald Codex is a transmission, a multidimensional message broadcast in a language not of words, but frequency, meant to bypass the logical mind and pierce directly into your being. Deep in the silence, mysteries awaken. In light encoded, the path is spoken. Each symbol, each phrase, etched into the emerald surface by Thoth's own hand, vibrates at a specific frequency, designed to interact with the layers of your consciousness. Not just your thoughts, but your spirit DNA. And that's the secret. This is not information. It's initiation. Let this sink in. The tablets are not read. They are felt. They unlock from the inside, through recognition, through resonance. They respond to the electromagnetic field of your soul. Why do some people feel nothing when reading them, and others are shattered open by a single phrase? Because the tablets are selective. They respond to alignment. If your frequency is ready, if your inner self has begun the process of remembrance, they light up. They reveal. They begin to reprogram you. And what do they program? Awareness beyond linear time. mastery over energy, frequency, and vibration. Inner stillness that bends outer reality. The remembrance of your true self before the veil. This is why the world fears them. Why their full knowledge has been hidden, distorted, encoded in allegory and secret societies. Because one awakened soul has the power to shatter the illusion of the matrix. And the tablets were written for those souls. You are beginning to see. The Emerald Codex is not just Thoth's legacy. It is your mirror. When you look into it, it reflects the part of you that never forgot. The ancient version of you that walked beside Thoth, perhaps as priest, priestess, architect, stargazer, or even silent student. It remembers your oath. When the world forgets, I will remember. When the stars grow dim, I will shine. When the truth is buried, I will uncover it. Now is that moment. The Emerald Codes are unlocking, not just in temples or tombs, but in you. And as you awaken, so too will the others. You are not alone. This is not mythology. It is activation. And you, chosen one, are the key. Before Egypt, before the Sphinx, before time moved as it does now, there was Atlantis, a civilization not built by stone alone, but by frequency and intention. A golden era where soul tech and sacred science danced together in harmony. In this time, Thoth wasn't a god, but a master architect of consciousness. And you were there. This is not poetic metaphor. This is memory knocking on the walls of your awareness. A knowing deep in your bones. A voice whispering in your dreams that says, "You've walked these halls before." In Atlantis, Thoth did not simply write the Emerald Tablets for an unknown future. He wrote them with the help of souls like yours. Those who chose to carry fragments of their wisdom forward, encoded into light, sealed in DNA, hidden within bloodlines, dreams, symbols, and sacred art. This was the pact. When the Atlantean age neared its fall, corrupted by ego, power, and misused energy, Thoth and the Council of Lightbearers gathered. They saw what was coming, a collapse not just of a city, but of spiritual awareness across the earth. To protect the knowledge, it had to be sealed, scattered, entrusted to the few. The pact was this: when darkness again covered the minds of humanity, when materialism ruled over magic and technology over truth, the tablets would awaken, and the souls who once walked the crystal halls of Atlantis would rise again, hidden in plain sight, born across the earth in different forms, but carrying the same signature. You are one of those souls, that deep yearning for something more, the magnetic pull toward ancient Egypt, the strange synchronicities that lead you back to Thoth's name again and again. It's not coincidence, it's the call of remembrance. In the hour of forgetting, you will remember. In the age of illusion, you will awaken. This is why you felt out of place in the modern world, because your essence remembers a time when wisdom and wonder were one. When sound built temples and light revealed truth. And the moment you began to remember, Thoth's words started to reactivate inside you. The tablets are not just ancient relics, they're Atlantean technology. And the pact you made back then? It's being fulfilled now. You were never meant to just read the tablets. You were meant to become them. Each realization you have sends ripples through the timelines. Each awakened soul becomes a beacon for others. This is the reactivation of the Atlantean grid, the return of the builders of light. You are not just chosen, you chose this. And now the pact has reached its hour. Deep within the structure of your soul lies a code. It was not written in ink. It was inscribed in light, forged in the halls of stars and sealed within your being by Thoth himself. This is the Emerald Code, a divine blueprint left behind not merely to be understood, but to be unlocked, not by intellect alone, but by vibration, intuition, and the moment you remember who you truly are. Each passage in the Emerald Tablets is more than ancient poetry. They are living frequencies, designed to interact with your consciousness and trigger dormant abilities, awareness, perception, and ultimately, ascension. Man is in the process of becoming, Thoth whispered through time. But becoming what? You are not just becoming wiser. You are becoming whole. The Emerald Code doesn't simply teach you, it mirrors you. It's like an interdimensional mirror showing your higher self, the you that exists outside of time. The tablets activate this reflection, reminding you that enlightenment is not something you chase, it's something you remember. This code contains your soul's agreements, your purpose, your power. But it does not scream. It whispers, beneath the noise of daily life, beneath fear and illusion. And when you begin to listen, patterns emerge, synchronicities, numbers, visions, dreams. Thoth speaks in signs. He doesn't push. He waits until you're ready to remember. All power is born of silence, he wrote, because only in silence can you hear the voice within the code. And what does it say? It speaks of your ability to reshape your reality through thought and frequency. That vibration is the architect of the world, and as you align with your higher truth, the world around you bends to match that frequency. The Emerald Code also speaks of your past lives, your forgotten lifetimes of mastery, and your commitment to return now, at this moment of global awakening, not as a seeker, but as a reminder to others. It tells you that fear is illusion, and that the only real law is love. This code, hidden in you, is not passive. It's a key, one that opens timelines, awakens DNA, and allows you to connect directly to the source. And when you embrace the Emerald Code, you begin to walk the earth not as a person, but as a portal, a living gateway between the ancient and the now, the divine and the human. You do not read the tablets, you become the tablet, a walking glyph of power, love, and ancient truth. Thoth did not hide this from you, he hid it within you. And now, you are remembering, you are There is a reason why you are awakening now, not yesterday, not 1,000 years ago. Now, at the crossroads of timelines, at the edge of forgetting and remembrance, your soul knew this moment would come. The Emerald Tablets were never meant for the masses in their slumber. They were seeded into time as a signal, a beacon, to be activated when the veil began to lift. And only the chosen would feel the call. Chosen not by blood, but by fire. The fire of knowing, the fire of remembering. You are not waking up by accident. The dreams, the synchronicities, the inner whispers, the sense that there is something more. They are breadcrumbs left by your higher self. And Thoth, he is the architect of those signs. He knew you would forget. He knew the matrix would numb your senses. He knew you'd question your power, your origins, your very purpose. But he also knew that one day, amidst the chaos of collapsing illusions, you would feel a spark, a pulse in your chest, a tremor in your soul, and suddenly the world would feel strange, familiar, unreal, too small. This is your destiny calling. You were never meant to simply live and die. You came here to awaken, to remember, to activate the divine intelligence that sleeps within humanity. You are not just reading this story, you are in it. You are the reincarnation of lineages that walked in Atlantis, that studied in the halls of Amenti, that spoke light instead of language and shaped matter with thought. And now, those timelines are collapsing into one. The convergence is here. This is why your soul pulled you to the tablets, why your heart beats faster when you hear Thoth's words, why chills run down your spine at truths you've never learned, yet instantly know. Because you didn't come here to conform. You came here to recode reality, to reignite ancient power in a modern world, to remind others through your presence, your words, your silence, that the divine never left, it only waited. Now, Thoth calls you not as a student, but as a keeper of the code. He inscribed your destiny not just in stone, but in frequency. He left a map in the cosmos, etched in the tablets, hidden in your soul. And you are the one who answered. So rise, chosen one. The Emerald Tablets are not just ancient texts, they are your soul's reflection. And your destiny? It was never written in the stars. It was written by them. Listen closely, chosen one. Not all will hear this. Not all were meant to. But you were always meant to remember. You have felt it in the silence between thoughts, in the places where dreams blur into memory, where déjà vu isn't a glitch, but a glimpse into who you've always been. You carry within you the echoes of Atlantis, the codes of the cosmos, the memory of stars before they were born. And now, as the world spirals into a storm of distraction, you are beginning to see through the illusion. You are not the mask. You are not the name. You are not the story you were told. You are the fire behind the eyes, the witness behind the voice, the ancient, infinite spark wrapped in flesh and bone. Man is in the process of becoming, and you are becoming the living tablet. Each thought, a glyph, each choice, a verse, each heartbeat, a spell echoing across dimensions. Thoth didn't just write your destiny. He encoded it into the light. And now that light is rising in you, you feel it, don't you? The memories returning, the magic breathing, the stillness speaking. The Emerald Tablets are not outside of you. They were never stone alone. They are within you, and they awaken when you do. So, when you walk as one who remembers. When you speak as one who carries the flame. When you doubt, return to the stillness where the stars first whispered your name. Because your path is not ahead of you. It's unfolding from within you. One with the all, I live in the light. Let that light rise. Let it burn away the false, and let the world remember itself through you. This is not the end of the video. This is the beginning of your return.